air signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for air signs for December 2025. So that just means if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is your general tarot reading, and it's for December 2025. So as usual, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonates with you. Let's go ahead and get started with the central card here. And right in the middle is the Seven of Candles. I'm using the Yuletide tarot because it is December right now. And so the Candles card in this tarot deck would be similar to the Wands. All right, so I feel like in some way, air signs, I feel like you're going to be standing out above the rest almost. Like in some way, you're standing out in the month of December. So let's see what else we have. Over here, we have the Five of Candles reversed. And again, that's another Wands card. And over here, we have the Father Christmas card. And obviously, this card is going to be similar to the Hermit card, okay? Now, here's what I'm seeing right off the bat, air signs. I feel like at one time, you might have been... It might have been an internal struggle for you when other people's opinions are coming at you, things like that. But I feel like with that being reversed next to this Hermit or Father Christmas card, I feel like you've kind of shifted, and now it's like you're more concerned with your own opinions, your own thoughts, your own path. See how he's walking along this path with the lantern in his own hand, lighting his own way. All right. So I feel like it's almost like air signs. There's going to be a shift from like, this feeling of conflict with others, differing opinions and views. Because it looks like these two might be arguing over something, but it's reversed, right? Because I feel like now, rather than worrying about all of these opposing opinions, thoughts, and whatever, you're more focused and zoned in on your path, on what you want and where you are going, air signs. So that is going to cause you to have this, this effect of kind of standing out in a new way in December. Over here is the Star card. It's reversed. Let's see what's next. Next to that is the Justice card. All right. Okay, you guys, I feel like with the Star card next to the Justice card, I feel like again, like I was just saying, in some way it might have been like you have felt unseen, but I feel like with Justice as the, final card here, it's like things are going to come into balance in terms of that. I feel like the star is finally going to be pointed inward toward you, rather than, comparing yourself to others in some way that could have been taking place in the past. So air signs, I think that this is really a good sign for you for the month of December, that you're just kind of releasing those opposing attitudes, views, those things that have been kind of challenging to fight back against and confusing. And you're focusing more and more on yourself, your path, what you are here to do. And that is what makes you stand out above the rest. And that's what brings you this justice of having the star power finally aiming directly toward you. All right, air signs. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Rider-Waite deck a few times, and we'll get 4 cards for clarity on this reading for all you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out there. Okay, so King of Pentacles is the first card to come out here. That's followed by the Fool reversed. Knight of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords reversed. Wow. Okay, so honestly, what I feel is, once again, with these two being reversed, the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords next to each other over here, on this side even, I feel like in ways you were kind of letting other people make choices for you. You were kind of blindly being guided here in your decision making, but decision making in how you are expressing yourself, how you are delivering your thoughts, you know, in the expression of your thoughts. But I feel like with these two cards being reversed, next to the Fool reversed as well. Again, this is all moving inward. So instead of worrying about the outer world, it's coming in. It's coming towards you. All right? So your attention is now moving towards what, again, direction am I moving in? What direction do I want to walk in? You know, what do I want to express? And that is going to be what brings you this worldly success in the month of December in one way or another. Even if it's just this feeling of being distinguished in your field in some way, just because you're more aligned with your truth. Because you're less concerned this month, air signs, about what other people think about it. I feel like it's really going to help you move forward and become, you know, like, it's almost like taking a step up as far as what you're trying to manifest in the world. This King of Pentacles doesn't have to mean like all of a sudden you're making all this money, right? That is a sign. The King of Pentacles is a sign of success in one way or another. Okay, so the abundance of the King of Pentacles could be an abundance of wisdom that helps to continually guide you. You know, so keep that in mind as well, air signs. All right, now I'm going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle until we get a little advice for all you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Ooh, fell on the floor. Okay, so we have protection as your advice. Look at her. She's in a little nest, all cozy and in this fetal position, almost like in a womb. But this nest is being carried by a bird, which is like a freedom in the thinking. So I think that it's going to be important for you in the month of December to have almost this feeling of protection around your free thinking. That free thinking we've been talking about this whole time. Protect that from the worldly problems below, right? Because this bird is flying above all of those problems, and she is safe in this nest. Okay, so I just feel like your advice, air signs, for December is going to protect that mental peace that you have, that freedom in your thinking, and to continually travel in the direction you want to travel, because, you know, you're going to be tempted to be swayed, as we usually are. The ego tries to fool us into, you know, going a different way than maybe what we know would be the way that's best for us. So your advice, again, is protect that sense of freedom of thought. Let it stay protected above the problems of the world below. All right, air signs. Now it's time to shuffle the wisdom of the oracle. I'm going to shuffle this deck 3 times and get 3 cards as a final message for all you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for December 2025. Okay, so the first card says here and now. All right, you guys, this is so, we get this a lot, I think. Comment below if you remember getting this card a lot. Maybe it's been in other readings, But this is all about being present-minded, how you develop into the person you want to be and continually move in the correct direction if you remain present in the here and now. You need to be here now. You don't worry about the future that does not exist or dwell in the past that is no longer serving you or no longer here in the now present moment. So it's going to be very important for you to just remain present-minded in the month of December. And look at this. We get the time to go card. That's going to be what helps you stay on your path. We've been talking about walking your own path, going your own way. She's making her way to this portal into her own little world, right? And I feel like as you maintain presence in the here and now, that is going to help you to stay on that path. And finally, a change in the wind. So things are going to be changing for you, but it's because, again, you're following your own path. This is like a gazebo with this person up here, and they're going in some direction. This zebra is the one carrying it along. All right. So it's going to be this habitual, I just heard this in my mind. It's going to be this habitual thought or attitude that you are unique like a zebra, because a zebra has these stripes, right? It's like very unique in the animal kingdom. So I feel like as you continually carry yourself by your own uniqueness, that is going to make this change in the wind, and things are going to finally go in the direction that you wanted it to go in the first place. But it's all because it's like you're finally following your own uniqueness. Wow, air signs. I really love your reading for December. But now's the time where you can pause the video and think of 3 yes or no questions. And I will get you 3 yes or no answers using my pendulum. As usual, you should just connect with your heart space. And so when you hear the yes or no answer, you should be able to feel if that is the correct answer for you. So here we go. For air signs, question number 1 is the answer yes or no. All right, so for question number 1, the answer is yes. Thank you. For air signs, question number 2 is the answer yes or no. All right, air signs, question number 2's answer is also yes. Thank you. And for air signs, question number 3 is the answer yes or no. And question number 3 is a yes. That's a triple confirmation, air signs. I feel like this is going to be a great month of moving in the direction of your choice, having freedom in your thinking, and protecting that free thought at all costs. You are going to stand above the rest. You have a special uniqueness about yourself. It's going to be important to stay present-minded so you make all the right choices, leading you in the direction that you are meant to take. If you like this message, don't forget to click that like button and feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section if this reading resonates with you. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you all so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.